Welcome to this practice video. Firstly, starting in what's called mermaid pose. This is a wonderful rocking forward and back movement of your pelvis, mobilizing through the hips, sacroiliac joints, low back. And we can get a lovely sense of mobility as we come forward and back. Inhale, forward and back. Really nice for period pain or any bloating or distension around your periods, or for any stiffness around your pelvis, sacroiliac joints. So rocking forward and back, inhaling forward, exhaling back. And you can spend a lot longer on each of these poses. I'm running through a quick series of movements for you here. So we're taking this modified pigeon pose, coming forward, and then placing the hand behind and using the glute muscles to extend you upwards. So you're stabilizing and lengthening at the same time. Changing sides, forward into mermaid, back to feel that stability, forward and back. And this can take a little bit of time. I know when I had a pelvis injury, I wasn't able to do that backward motion. So work into that slowly, and soon as the muscles get stronger, you'll be able to do it. Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose, lovely pose, opening the hips and pelvic floor here. Now this is particularly good for those who have a tight pelvic floor. This actually causes stretching of the perineal muscles, pelvic floor muscles, so can be nice for those with tightness. And you can even sit on a rolled up towel here or a Pilates ball, soft ball, and I'll show that later for massage. But that can be really nice. Circling round one direction and the other. And again, I'm moving quite quickly between these exercises or postures. Feel free to spend a lot longer. In the yogic system, we're waking up the Shakti, the energy that's seated at the base of the spine. Shakti Bandha. Wonderful. Okay, making your way onto your back, slowly rolling back. Taking the arms above the head, breath in, breath out, curling head up and curling back. So take the chin to the chest as you rise up and chin back down as you lower. You can bend the knees here, hold on to the backs of the thighs. And you're really wanting to feel each vertebrae, if you can, segmentally flexing and extending to really engage the core musculature. And do what you can here. Maybe it's rocking up and back, not laying down all the way. Or maybe you're able to move through the whole range of motion. A few moments here. Belly massage is a wonderful practice. Releasing any tension. And breathing low into the belly. Inhaling, belly swells. Exhaling, belly draws back. You can place your hands in Yoni Mudra, that triangle-shaped mudra at your pelvis. And let your knees fall out into Supta Baddha Konasana, or reclined butterfly pose. And again, this is a wonderful pose for stretching or lengthening the muscles at the pelvic floor. And you can practice that connection breath to pelvic floor. Breathing in, relaxing pelvic floor. Breathing out, lifting pelvic floor up. And hugging the knees in, making our way to happy baby pose, Ananda Balasana. And this is a wonderful pose to release tension in the pelvic floor. And again, for those that have a tight pelvic floor, this can be really nice for you. Spend some time here every day, breathing low into the belly. Could take the soles of the feet back together, or even rest using a block underneath the pelvis for a supported bridge pose. This can feel really nice to decompress any pressure in the pelvis. Also wonderful position if you experience prolapse. So you can see with the upward inversion effect where the pelvis is higher than the heart, it can take the pressure off any downward force at your pelvic floor. And you could have the legs up. You could be resting your legs up against the wall or using a bolster under your pelvis. And any of these inversions are wonderful relief for those, again, with prolapse, varicose veins, hemorrhoids, abdominal pain. So now activating the glutes, buttock muscles. You could even take the block between the knees and squeeze the knees in together, squeeze the block. Using the groin muscles also helps co-contract the pelvic floor. So inhale to lift, squeezing. Exhale to lower. And find that nice pelvic rocking between those two shapes. Flattening the spine, rolling up. Placing each vertebrae down and rolling back. So you can see this is a nice pelvic rocking at the same time as controlling with the core muscles. And a lovely technique that I've learned from Uma Dinsmore Tuli, my Yoni Shakti teacher, is to press the arms into the floor. And this causes the upper body to really engage and allow you to really have the diaphragm free in the belly, and even allow for an upward motion of the diaphragm and the pelvic floor, which can be so nice, again, if you have prolapse. Another option, if you have a Pilates ball, is to place it under your tailbone, sacrum, and practice engaging the core and alternating the leg, lifting and lowering. And this really is more about balance and core control. And you can do this without the ball. And the work of Joseph Pilates and the Pilates system is really wonderful for retraining the core and pelvic floor. And keeping the low back nice and flat to the mat, core drawing in. You could practice tapping, one foot down the other, and pushing the alternate hand into the knee, or extending alternate leg. But do make sure you're able to keep the low back flat. If you feel it arching, then take it back and don't extend the leg so far. And rest. Lovely, relaxed twist side to side. Softening your belly, softening the pelvic floor. And again, finding that reclined butterfly pose, drawing downwards of the thighs, creating some space in around the hips. And you could practice here, inhaling belly swelling, softening the pelvic floor, exhaling pelvic floor lifting and squeezing upwards. Alternating, squeezing and lifting, and softening, releasing. You could have the knees together in constructive rest. And resting for a while if you can here. Or coming back up to sitting. Now this is a reverse action breath. Inhale, both arms up. Lift up the pelvic floor. Lift up to the third eye space. Exhale, release pelvic floor and ground. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, ground. Again, inhale, lifting up. Energy rising. Exhale, ground down. Thank you so much. Keep practicing. Well done. See you again.